Hey guys, if your person is an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, or if you're just attracted to this reading, you've listened to your intuition, you're attracted to this reading, this is going to be a message for you now. And I'm going to say, and you probably, if you've watched another video before this, you're probably going to be fed up, but I'm going to say it for all the horoscope readings that I do for this month. You guys have seen me in a different place because I'm usually in Trinidad, but because of the escalating US and Venezuelan uh, tensions, I've decided to move back home to Tobago, right? Because I was like, whatever happens, I would want to be with my family. So I am here. You might see me recording from over there sometimes because I may have conferences or might have to go to the ophthalmologist or whatever it is. But basically, I'm here until whenever, until whenever, you know. This is life. It was a snap decision, so hey, it is what it is. All right, let's see. We have Fire Mother. Okay, the Queen of Spirits. So right now, your person is in action mode. Okay, um, and it feels like spiritual action mode. So it feels like there is a lot of manifestation energy, a lot of spiritual energy that's kind of swirling about in your person right now, and it's looking for a place to land or looking for a place to ground. Let's see what the hell this is. This is passion, but passion that has not yet been focused or directed at a particular thing, a particular someone, a particular vision. Okay? Not yet. All right, your person's energy generally. So very powerful, spiritually powerful, but it doesn't look like if it is focused just yet. It says here, the sheep who wandered and found a different shepherd. All right. So what do we have? What are we saying with this? This is someone who's been searching. They've been searching for something to believe in. They've been searching for something that already aligns with their inner truth, and it feels like recently they've found this something. Whether it's some sort of ideology to believe in, whether they got some sort of dream or prophecy or epiphany, right? There's something that they finally found that they said, aha, created an aha moment for them, and this is what they're following right now. Now, this different shepherd that they could have found, it could be something that they found with their third eye, could be a connection to their higher self that they found, and that is what or who is leading them right now. But this is the energy of spiritual power. It's a card number 26, which reduced to 8, and 8 is about strength. Okay? Spiritual power, physical power. I'll pull some cards and see exactly what else is going on. But we stay here with the staff. We see this person being protective. Okay, so very powerful person right now, but I don't think they've settled on an avenue by which to ground this power. Their energy towards you right now is slow and steady, right? So maybe they maybe they do have some clue as to who the target. You're being hunted. Who the target of this passion, this energy, is going to be directed towards. It looks like they have a clue as to who's going to be the target, and they're not going to rush this brush. They're not going to rush this at all. This is something that is going to be a slow but dedicated process. They don't want to scare you off. Okay, maybe they realize that right now, what needs to be engendered is trust, and trust is something that's hard to win, and something that's easily lost. And if it was lost in the past in this connection, um, they know, they understand that it's going to take some time for it to be rebuilt. Okay. the energy towards you is deep freeze in reverse. So again, hot and heavy and passionate. Okay. So I said before that they didn't have an idea how it's going to be grounded. That's not true. And they got an idea. They got an idea except as to exactly where this energy is going to go. I just don't think that they're taking much action on it just yet. I think this is the energy of strategy. Underneath the deck, we have the Hermit, right? They're looking into it, right? They see energy of strategy. Spirit tells about this card. The sheep who wandered and found a different shepherd. We have the Empress in reverse. Now, the Empress in reverse is the energy of the distorted feminine, codependent, clingy, emotionally manipulative, very unstable, unable to nurture, cannot create. So this could be an energy that they were embodying, or it could be somebody in their life that was embodying this energy. Either way, they are straying away from this, or they've strayed away from this, and they've found a new way of being. Okay? A new way of being. They're tired of feeling like a fool. Okay? They're tired of hesitating and feeling like a victim or feeling powerless. This is taking up their mantle as the emperor and taking accountability and taking control of their life. The energy towards you is hot and bothered. Okay? We have here the King of Swords. In reverse, you guys may not be speaking a whole lot right now, or you guys might be in no contact, but their intention is to eliminate any competition that they have. So it feels like that energy underneath the deck is them being fully riled up. They're riled up. There's something that they saw, there's something that they observed, and it ignited a passion, an inferno inside of them. So if they were playing F boy, F girl, F they in the past, they're not doing that shit anymore. In fact, right now, they might be feeling a little frustrated because maybe they never thought that they would have that kind of stiff competition for your hand. Well, they were foolish. Because if they can see you as the prize, other people will see you as the prize too. Okay? All right. Let's ask Spirit, what does this person want to talk to you about today? What does this person want to talk to you about today? So they're ready to go to battle for your hand. Energy underneath the deck. What do they want to talk about? Somehow I knew this card would come out when I saw that competition card. Right. They got beef with you. Or maybe you guys have not been talking, but this is them wanting to come back and mend things. It's the energy of a truce. But I'm also getting that same competition energy with this up here. What do they want to talk about? We have concentration. Okay. It looks like they are very focused on you right now. They may not be doing anything about it, but you're consuming their thoughts, their energy. It may feel like maybe that you guys had some sort of kiss in the past. They're thinking about that heavily, but they're also thinking about how they may have stabbed you in the back, and they may have been, the Grinch that stole Christmas, or the Grinch that stole your heart and broke it, right? So they know that making a comeback to you is going to be a very difficult task, because look at you here, you're the star, and it feels like you're very protective of yourself right now, and even your guides are very protective of you. All right, let's see with this concentration card. What is this all about? Two of Cups. I told you they are well riled up. We have the Moon in reverse, and the Moon in reverse, it talks about the end of illusion and things becoming clear. We have manifestation, the Magician, as above, and as above in the 5D, they already think that they're with you. They want to make it so below. And then we have Mr. Slow and Steady himself, the Knight of Pentacles. So what do they want to let you know? Well, they want to let you know only you. Only you. They are focused right now on only you. And what are they focused on in terms of only you? They are focused on manifesting a romantic relationship. This is not a platonic relationship. This is not no friendship. Two of Cups say no friendship, right? This is a romantic relationship. They are focused on manifesting a romantic relationship with you, and it feels like they're coming in for some sort of chat. If you guys have been in no communication, then there's just been this void. They're coming in because they want to cement their place in your life. I don't know. They are sensing that there's either competition present or competition coming in, and they intend, don't want to sound too sexist, they intend to mark their territory. I don't know, and then they sent an image of, no dogs peeing on trees. Well, I guess, well, I hope they don't appear on you, unless, of course, you're into that kind of thing. But this is someone who definitely wants to come and scare off all the other suitors. So let's ask their higher self. Okay, so this is what your person is saying. Let's see what their higher self or more ascended self that is witnessing everything, let's see what they have to say. Is your person, do they have good intention, or is this all BS? Do they have good intentions, or is this all BS? And we have miracle. Right now, your person is praying for a miracle. Right now, they may have the favor of divine with this, and they're hoping and praying that they can change things, that they can switch things up. It's a card number 85, which reduced to 13. Right? So they're hoping that they can transform this whole situation, eliminate the competition, and get you guys back on track. What does their higher self want you to know about everything a person is saying and all of that? We have transformation here again. Okay, and this time it's a card number 56, which reduces to 11, and that translates to, now that they've changed, they want to make things right. Okay, they want to be fair to you. For some of them, the reason why they're coming back around is to issue an apology. It's to issue an apology. Let's see this transformation. We have Temperance in reverse, and I feel this is the who they were before. We have Temperance in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles. That's you. That's the wifey or spouse card. We have Eight of Swords. They've not been able to move on. That's what their higher self is letting you know. And we got the Devil. They're addicted to you. They're addicted to you. All right. What do we have here? This person admires you. When you're coming out, when you're coming up as Queen of Pentacles, they admire you. And what's not to admire about the Queen of Pentacles? She has everything. She has everything, especially emotional control and regulation, right? So she is there. What does their higher self want you to know? Their higher self wants you to know that they were acting like a complete ass in the past because they were locked in with their programming, ancestral patterns, their own ideologies that may have been dysfunctional. Okay, they were very attached to that identity that they have created for themselves. And it looks like that identity was a very unstable, toxic person. Okay? Um, and this arose out, of course, a very unstable childhood. But now that they have gone through this epiphany, gone through this transformation, and they're seeing themselves, they're seeing the people that they hurt, they're seeing how their addiction, because for some of them it was an addiction, they're seeing how their addiction, right, or their defense mechanisms, how it impacted others, but particularly they're seeing how it impacted you. Okay, that's what I say. That's how it impacted you. Um, and they want to tell you that they were blinded. They were blinded by their own pain. They were blinded by, I see here, some of them had a mental health issue that was not treated. Right, so they weren't processing the world accurately. Everything was skewed by this trauma, by this mental health issue, by this addiction that they were in. Now, this addiction here could have also even been another relationship, whether it's a relationship with a parent, a sibling, or a romantic partner that may have been all consuming and kind of twisted, right? But they are here, this is them also. They are here in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, really getting more grounded and stable. And that's why they are attracted to your energy. We are attracted to things that are in vibration with us. People are attracted to us because we are in vibration with them. So they are attracted to you as the Queen of Pentacles right now because they are also in this vibration of the Queen of Pentacles. They're no longer Mr. Knight of Wands, right? Where they have a port for every storm, right? They're not in that energy any longer. This is someone who wants to settle down. Not settle, but they do want to settle down. And it feels like they want to settle down with you. They're becoming more balanced. And when you're balanced, you value your peace, you value your security. And you don't give that up, or you don't compromise that for anything. Whoever else is coming to your life has to only add to that peace and security that you've already created for yourself. When you are at peace and you're secure, you don't invite drama into your life. And they certainly don't want to bring drama into your life. Okay? All right. Now, based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect? Will be this person's next actions towards you within a month of you being what? I was going to say, within a month of you being hunted. Within a month of you watching this reading, we have the Hermit, right? Doing that deep introspection, right? We have the World, tying up any kind of loose ends. We have the Sun card in reverse, maybe feeling a bit despondent, but this could also talk about an overt narcissist in their life. So they might be tying up ends with that person, or whatever it is that was making them or adding to their unhappiness. And then we have the Four of Cups in reverse, which talks about or insecurities. So the next move towards you is being the best person that they can be. And that includes closing off any access that they have to toxic people and toxic people's access to them. Closing off any access to things that make them unhappy or suck their energy. Dealing with their insecurities that may have made them fall into addiction or fall into toxic relationships. So their next action towards you is to work on themselves, right? To really do this deep dive and become a better version of themselves. Firstly, for themselves, and then secondly, for you. Okay? All right, now let's see what Spirit's advice for you. What's Spirit's advice for you at this time? We have unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Okay. And but I feel like this is about you giving unconditional love to yourself. You don't have to wait till somebody recognizes your value. You have to know how valuable you are. All right, we have here solitude. So your person, and this I think Capricorn may have gotten that as this as their advice card as well. So your person spending some time in deep solitude, but Spirit saying maybe this can do you some good as well. Finding time for yourself, finding time to nurture yourself. So let's see what this is all about. Card number 30. Yes, 13. All right, solitude. Your desire to seek solitude is appropriate at this time. You are being counseled by your higher self to retreat and to renew your soul through quiet contemplation. Exactly what your person is doing as well. Okay. Your nervous system has been overstimulated and you can't absorb any more input from the outer world. Step away and give yourself the necessary peace and time alone you require to revitalize your system. In doing so, you'll begin to sense, feel, and even hear the voice of your higher self, but only when you step into more natural surroundings. Reconnect with nature in whatever way is practical, given your circumstances. Fully open your heart to your higher self. Even if you fear that you can't make contact, you are making contact. Furthermore, your higher self asks you to take your time when contemplating your circumstances and considering your options. Resist the temptation to yield to any sense of urgency. There is no emergency. Your true direction will make itself known if you are patient. Your higher self also alerts you to the fact that not only are all the necessary pieces of information to make the best decision, they are alerting you to the fact that not all of the necessary piece of information to make the best decision may be apparent yet. Your higher self wisely counsels that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. The message here is be quiet and wait. So it's that same kind of slow and steady energy. Don't rush anything with this person. As you can see, they're still doing some introspection here. Don't just rush in with this. Okay? Make sure that you have all the information to make an informed decision about your life, and all will be revealed in time. It doesn't mean that you stop living your life and just wait for this info. Especially you got to live your life, right? But you have your ears perked up, and whatever info you get, you file it in the back of your mind until everything kind of comes together. Okay? So that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the channel. If you're able, please support me by subscribing to the channel, liking, sharing. If you can join me on Patreon, private readings, anything like that helps me stay right here where I want to be, which is on YouTube. Take care.